Woo! Okay, guys, Carlton Flowers here, your crypto pro, and wow, we need to look at this craziness going on with the OMI price.
Yay!
Man, oh man, I put this thing away long ago, and I said I wasn't going to worry about it. I watched it dip all the way down to the 0.0011. I was going to DCA. I think I bought a little bit more, somewhere in this range. 0024 or something, like an extra 100,000 or something like that. I don't even remember. But I've got the 1,240,000 whatever, and I've got that socked away in MetaMask. And I said to myself, forget about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to shove this off to the side and just not trip one way or another and let things be. Let whatever happens happen and ride it out and hope for the best. Well, so with this news of the Marvel, I guess this is what just caused this little run. And you really can't say that. Sometimes the news coincides with a technical move, but it could be that the news sparked this. And we did have a triangle here. This was a bull flag. And then this is where I last had checked the price. And I was like, okay, this is going to break to the top side. Interesting thing is I'm in the profit again. I bought in at an average of 0.026, and I had been underwater ever since it broke down with the big bearish slide. So this is kind of cool that I'm in the money again. Well, anyway, let's just look at the technicals and we'll break it down. Now let's add a couple of things. As we can see here, this is the 30. Let's go to the 4 hour. It's a little, ooh, that looks even more interesting on the 4 hour. It almost makes me want to sell because I'm sitting here watching that price come down. If we look at the 15 minute, at the 15-minute point, yeah, there we go. There's a little red candle there. So there is a possibility that this is going to correct down, and it could continue on with the same bearish trend. Look at that. It's under 3 now, under 003. It could continue with the general bearish trend of the market, so I might just ignore this and enjoy the fact that this happened as it ticks down even more. It's kind of funny. Let's just put some indicators on here real quick. My two favorite. We're going to look at stochastic and MACD, and then I might look at the on-balance volume before we're done. What do we notice here? Well, first of all, we do notice that the stochastic made it into the oversold zone for the first time in a long time, but we already have a bearish crossover on that stochastic. So it looks like this peak is done. MACD has probably topped out on the histogram. The oscillators exploded up, big divergence. That'll probably come back together. All right, let's just scrunch in and maybe see if we can pull in some more price history here on this 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we can definitely say that this is just in a downtrend. So it is exciting that we had that little pop. Boy, I was so happy back here when my whole portfolio was worth like $13,000. That was fun. Hey, look, we're almost back to my buying price. We're coming off of that little pop there pretty hard. But overall, we're still in a bearish trend, okay? So it's nice you had that little pop, and that's why news is fine, but it's not going to change the direction of a trading channel, all right? So let's put away the sparklers and the confetti because it's not time to celebrate yet. We should be below my purchase price before the end of this video. It's kind of funny. All right, so that's bearish trend, and basically, as I always say, we look and see what happens with the stochastic peaks as we're along, this general trend. Okay, so let's just draw some arrows here on the peaks. We're here, lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high, bump, but lower high, continuation. Lower high, lower high, lower, higher, higher, but we're not taking out the, let's see, we're not taking out this high right here yet. So these, it has not taken out. So we haven't broken the trend yet. We need 2 higher highs after a correction here to confirm a reversal in the trading channel. So we can't determine that just yet. And if you don't watch all my videos, I need to tell you right now, this is not a price prediction video. This is just us, the gang, sitting and talking, all right? So don't be making decisions or complaining when things don't happen to work out the way we think it will based on what the chart is saying today and right now. We're just looking at this. I'm just calling this like John Madden calling an NFL football game back in the day. What you have here, a guy crosses this line here, what you have in the end zone there, you have a touchdown, they get 6 points. That's all I'm doing. I'm just calling the game. One day chart, it's looking a little bit more clear that this little bump is going to go away. Look at this. Notice this, all right? First time that we break into overbought, right here. The last time we were in the overbought zone was back in the heyday when all this action was going on, when we just stayed in overbought and had this massive run up. And then, of course, the correction happened. So even with this bump here, we're still in a downtrend. Nothing changes. And so we had this nice action where the oscillators are slowly creeping up, you know, flattening out. But it could continue doing this for a while. And we'll just have to wait until the entire market flips direction, okay? Now, let's try something. Let's fool with these lines here, the averages. Let's get rid of some of these. Whoops, take drawing mode off. Okay, we'll just use a couple here. All we want are 2 indicators. I want a 50 and I want a 200. So this is not TradingView. The data is not on TradingView. That's why we have to use the BitForex to do this. All right, what do we notice here? We notice a death cross of 50 EMA crossing over the 200. However, the 200 is still floating upwards a little bit. So that's kind of cool. That's interesting. All right, that's not bad. Let's put one more indicator on here. Let's look at the on-balance volume just so we can see if there's any clues for accumulation, consolidation. Overall, it looks like there was massive accumulation going on here. Of course, this is a representation of whether or not the institutions, you know, the big fat cats, the whales, are loading up bit by bit at a time and accumulating, or distributing, in other words, selling bit by bit at a time. So we've been in distribution here, which would match what we know, at least for like May, whenever they unlocked the founders and the people that were on the initial bandwagon programming team, whoever, project development team, whatever they want to call themselves. Well, they were restricted from selling their bags until May of 2021, and after that point, they were allowed to take profits. So all of the activity after, you know, May on, this is distribution for sure, and it shows up in the OBV. So when this OBV changes direction and starts to creep up, and we show accumulation again, that's when we know we're going to be close to a change in the trading channel. So this is fun. That's all I got. It's been fun watching the price line jump back above. I'm going to go look at my balance. In fact, let's see. Well, I can't see it here. I'm in drawing mode. I'm going to go look at my balance. It's in MetaMask, actually, and enjoy what it says for now, because I don't get to look at that later if the price comes down. At any rate, it is moving up again. 0.002999. No, that's cool. We'll see what it does. What are your thoughts? Do you think it's time yet? It really doesn't matter to me. I don't care if it floats down, down, down. I don't care. I've got $1 million. I'm done. I'm not DCN anymore. I got enough of it. I don't need to be greedy. I've got plenty of other projects to focus my attention on, and I'm just going to wait this one out with the good, the bad, the ugly, with whatever's going on with VV. And by the way, stay tuned. I got a VV update video coming on, and I apologize for not doing VV videos, but I lost my interest ever since the fact that you got to do all these tricks and stupid things to get involved in getting something in a drop. I don't have time for it. I've spent way too much money, and I've got 332 of the NFTs, so I don't need to be doing that. But I might get a few things here and there. But I've got an update video coming soon with suggestions to the OMI team, and it's from suggestions that people are giving in the VV group. You're welcome to join my Crypto Pro VV group. Link is in the description, or you can join my general Crypto Pro trading group. That is all. This video has gone too long. Post your comments about what you think about OMI. How long will it be? Are you patient enough to ride this out to the end? And do you have the courage and the strength to see it through? I think I can. I'll be good with it. I'm good. That's all I got. Later.